we are actually doing a WT Friday on a Friday. What a concept. All right, I was talking about last week about some interesting tubes that I had 3 customers in the same week bring me these tubes that they decided to try patching with tape. I kept this one, I threw the other ones away, but this one they used this paper tape and they failed once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They tried patching it 9 times, which means most likely they put this in, aired it up, wrote it a little bit, and had another flat. But
the original Sprout says hi, Jason.
How are you doing, Original Sprout? So what this tells me, since there's so many holes right here, I think most likely they put the tube in and whatever was causing the flat that was sticking in the tire was still in there. So anytime y'all replace a flat, always inspect the tire to make sure whatever caused the flat is not still there.
Show them
how to do
an inspection.
Oh, okay. So my wife is saying, to show you, but what I do is as I'm fixing the flat, as I take the tube out, I inspect the outside of the tire as I'm running my fingers on the inside. Now you want to be careful because if there's a piece of glass, if there's a wire in there, when you're scraping your fingers across the inside, if you come across one of those and you don't stop quick enough, you will slice your finger open. But normally, as you're doing this, you'll actually end up seeing
Ernie
something.
says hi, and the Lazy Fish Keeper says, I am here.
Well, what's going on? Lazy Fish, it's good to hear from you. And then Ernie's, don't remember you, but thanks for tuning in. Let me see. What else has been going on? Tomorrow is Saturday. Okay. Acorn Festival in 4 Oaks. Y'all should, if there's anybody nearby, you should stop by. They're going to have some cool old cars and motorcycles. We were supposed to be having a bike show tomorrow. However, for some reason, they did not post that we were doing a bike show. So I guess we're going to have to do it next year, but that's okay. It's going to give us that much more time to get prepared for this. But next year, I want to do a bicycle swap meet here in 4 Oaks.
Any cool air yet?
Natural
air.
Natural air?
Let's cool down.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no AC yet. We're working on it.
But outdoor's cooler.
Outdoor is cooler than it is inside. What else has been going on? We've had a couple of customers. We had one customer that came in that was wanting something done, and for about an hour we couldn't figure out what he wanted because he kept on going with some his life story. And the thing is, I can talk, and I'm not picking on him or anything like that, not at all. It's just it took me almost an hour to figure out what the man wanted, and he ended up wanting me to install a gas motor on a bicycle. And I only work on bicycles. I do dabble on motorized bicycles for myself, but I don't do it for customers. There's too many liabilities. You can thank the lawyers.
Wanted to know if Ike showed you the 20-inch tube in the Model T wheel.
No, he did not show me that. I saw his Model T whenever he first got it, but I hadn't seen it since it went over to Cars and Cameras. I just thought of something, and I'm going to be doing a video on a Fat Moto. Again, I don't work on motorized bikes, but I just got in a new Fat Moto in a really cool army green. So that's going to be It's a really cool bike. It's got a built-in gas tank, some beefy wheels. Those are really cool. Y'all should check them out. But it's on gasbike.net. What else? What is new? We do not sell them, and we don't work on them. Again, you can thank the lawyers for that. What else? What else has been going on? It's just another week. I was excited to see the tube. That was the big one for the video. I found that today, and I was like, that was it. It took me a week to find it. Let me see. It's cooling off, getting closer to Christmas. Things are going to be slowing down because people don't buy bikes for their kids anymore. We sell more adult bikes than anything else. Kids' bikes, I think we're lucky if we sell 20 kids' bikes a year, would you say? Whereas the adult bikes, we can sell a whole lot more.
If we have them.
If we have them, that's right. We just got those bikes in recently. I probably already said in the last video, ordered some bikes a year and a half ago. They finally showed up. And not all of them, just some of them. Let me see. The last video I did was on that Prolumbia. And I'm going to be doing another video on it to try to fix the little tiny pinholes. I just determined that the metal that was on the bike is just such a poor quality metal that you just can't really weld it very well.
Why is it called Prolumbia?
It's called Prolumbia because one of our good customers is actually it's the
offspring wanting to join the shop.
It's the offspring wanting to join the shop. The offspring care less about the shop as far as stuff. See, the thing is, he has lived his entire life with bikes all around him, and when that happens, sometimes you just want to do something different in life. And my old boss, the same exact thing happened to his son. His son ended up going on to being a engineer, building bridges for the state of North Carolina. And nothing against that. You know, my son, I want him to be able to do what he wants to do, but it sure would be nice to get him excited about bikes more so than he is. He likes riding them. He just doesn't want to work on them. So, what else? Let's see. I guess that's about it. Future project. I'm just about ready to start on this blue Haro bike here. This is a late 90s bike. It's not that collectible yet. It needs a lot of work. It needs a lot more work than what it's worth because it's in such horrible shape. I will be doing a video on that. I'm not going to be doing a full restoration. I'm just going to be cleaning it up, replacing the seat, and making it rideable for the man's son. All right. I guess that's it for this video. I'm sorry we don't have anything really exciting, nothing really new. Hey, look, it's a tube with a bunch of tape for patches. So I guess that's it for this one. So remember on the other videos, if y'all could, if you like to watch my videos, please subscribe. It really helps with the videos. And if you could not skip through the commercials, that helps us pay for new projects and come up with other content. So anyway, thank y'all again, and we will see y'all next week. All right, y'all take care.
Think of the new GT bike, and somebody said hello.
The new GT bike. I'm not the GTs. The ones that I've seen, they're just not what they used to be. They're a pale comparison. They did do some limited edition GTs that were actually made by Gary Turner's son, that were American made, and those are gorgeous. But most of the other ones are just nothing.
Lazy Fish Keeper wants to know if it's worth upgrading the Walmart bike with Shimano parts.
Worth upgrading the Walmart bikes with Shimano parts. I'll go ahead and tell you. No, it's not. I actually had a. I thought the video was going to end, but that's okay. More stuff. That's good. I actually had a friend that actually had a Pacific bike that he bought from Walmart, and he names was Josh, and he got into an argument with me a couple of times because the
Hey,
guy.
man from the UK, love the videos.
Thank you. So what he did was he got this specific bike, and he was coming out to ride with us, and he was hitting the trail. He was good. He was riding the living daylights out of that Walmart bike, and I kept on telling him, "Hey, man, you're doing great. You're going to need to get another bike because you're going to break this frame." And I remember he snapped. He started yelling at me, telling me that this bike was just as good as the bikes that we sold, and it wasn't going to break. I'm not exaggerating whenever I tell you that about a month later, he split the head tube right down the middle and almost broke his neck. And he was so embarrassed. He wasn't working at the shop with me at the time, but he ended up going to another bike shop and buying a Cannondale instead of buying like a Gary Fisher or a Specialized from me. And I didn't see him for a little while. And whenever I did, I saw him riding this new Cannondale, and he was just trying to avoid contact with me. But finally, he was like, he actually, and this is very uncharacteristic of Josh. He was like, "You're right. I snapped the head tube on the bike." And after he admitted that I was right and that he split the head tube, I was like, that's fine. Just why don't you come ride with us? And he started riding with us again and started working at a.
LOL from the Lazy Fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He started working with us at the shop, and very talented guy. He was very good with wrenching on bikes. So anyway, hey, if y'all keep on asking things like that, I think those stories are better than me going, what's next? So anyway, thank y'all very much. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you next week.